that we return to open session. Can I verify in the same motion that we talked about? We have to come back into session. Can I also verify that we discussed what was? Okay. And I'd like to add at that time that we did discuss in the motion NCGS 143-318.11A3, NCGS 143-318.11A5, and NCGS 143-318.1186.
Motion second. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Move to item number 13, other business.
Earlier you were mentioning, and I'm trying to remember now, you were mentioning about an article that you had seen, and I was just going to say, I believe if you see those things and they're inaccurate about something you said, you're welcome to respond to it. I don't think there's any issue with the town manager responding to something to correct an inaccuracy that's been given out to the news. Unless anybody else has anything to say about it, I think that would be fine.
And I will do so. And another comment I'd like to make is a clarification that the financials you had here were July through August, not just July, because some statements were made publicly regarding how much the town has paid out for certain things, and these financials were July and August, since you did not have a financial package last month. And as we've discussed, there's some pending items that need to be adjusted. So that's why they're draft. And what you received for this fiscal year is July and August, not just July.
Thank you.
I would like to add that I agree with Ms. Luther on the analysis of the remaining delayed PRRs. I've seen at Town Hall those delayed PRs, and I'd like to say that I applaud our interim clerk, Jeff Bacon, who has really put forth a lot of effort in creating an organizational structure for tracking these PRs that did not exist prior to him really going through those and trying to do a really good job in organizing our files. And I would also add that I encourage any author of any news outlet to reach out directly to council should they have any questions or they want to collaborate such false claims to the public. The town's PRR policy hasn't changed, hasn't been edited, hasn't been updated since 2018. And it appears that the policy wasn't followed.
Any other business?
I agree that we did not change any policies, but indeed there was a problem with them being followed and public records going out that needed to go through the attorney first. And so, yes, I agree. We did not change any policies about PRRs.
Any other business?
I could do mine if yours.
Okay, I have one. Mine's totally off the wall. So next week, September 17th through the 23rd is Constitution Week. And it'll be the 237th anniversary of our Constitution. And I was inspired by both Weddington and Oak Ridge that they had written resolutions to deem that Constitution Week and recognize it. And so I was wondering if we could possibly vote, or however it needs to be done, tonight, that we make a resolution from this town of Summerfield that we agree to proclaim that September 17th through the 23rd as Constitution Week. The Constitution Week was officially enacted on August 2nd of 1956 by President Eisenhower, and it was initiated by the DAR. and it commemorates the signing of our Constitution, which was September 17th, 1787. The main goals as to why we would proclaim this is to educate our children in the public schools, educate the American public about the Constitution. So I'm not really sure how.
You need to make a motion, we can discuss it.
Okay, so I would like to make a motion that we also come up with a resolution to proclaim that Summerfield recognizes Constitution Week, September 17th through the 23rd.
Have a motion, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second, further discussion. On that note, I don't think it's off the wall at all. I was getting ready to bring that up, see if someone would make a motion. We've done that here in prior years. And actually, Dina Barnes wrote me and asked, since it is from the Daughters of the American Revolution, and so we can either use our previous verbiage or she sent verbiage, which I think is the same thing, but I haven't verified it. But I do have the verbiage and can send it over to Jeff. Be happy to come back by and sign it tomorrow if everyone is in agreement.
I don't want to ever get resolutions the same day and vote on them the same day. I'd like to have them in advance to review before I vote on resolutions.
Well, I guess what
Thank you.
I need to
That's fair.
say it better, yes, but I would like for us to
Work on the
somebody
resolution.
work on the
bring it next
resolution
month.
and,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
The
fair.
resolution is, that would be post the week. The week is the 17th to the 23rd, it's literally next week.
I didn't know, that's one of the questions why I didn't make a motion right out, because I wasn't sure how to back into it since it is next week.
I don't want to vote on the resolution that I haven't seen and had in my hand for ahead of time.
Can we make a motion that we will do it and that we'll email it to council for agreement, or no?
No.
Well, I mean, a vote's going to happen. If she doesn't vote or votes against it, that's certainly her right. But we have a motion, we have a second, there's going to be a vote.
And the resolution is for it to be just this year, or is it for every year?
You just do it every year
Every year.
individually.
And
And I think we've done it, I think we've done it the last 2 years.
I
So
don't
we
remember
haven't done
doing
it.
this option.
I'd like to have seen it last month. I want things in advance to review.
That wasn't the previous question. But what I mean is, I think it would have been one that, the same one that you would have.
I understand that, but I will not vote on a resolution the same day. I just would like to have
Any further-
resolutions in advance.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll call the question. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed,
Aye.
motion does not carry. Any other business?
Yes. Mr. Mayor, I'd like to add other business and in a motion here, we have posted for the town manager position for a permanent role and gone through a lot of applicants, which is very, very nice. We have a lot of people interested in being the town manager here at Summerfield. And I'm happy to say that we have found someone who has town manager experience that wants to move in our area and be the manager for Summerfield. And with that, I would like to make a motion to adopt the town manager agreement as proposed and hire Charles Twig Rollins at a base salary of $140,000 a year as Summerfield Town Manager effective October 13th, 2024.
Have a motion, do we have a second?
Could you repeat the name?
Second.
Have a motion and a second, further discussion? Would you like to repeat the name?
Charles Rollins.
What is it?
Charles Rollins.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second, further discussion. Any other discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries unanimously. Any other business?
Make a motion to adjourn?
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second, further discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Thank you everyone for coming.